following yesterday's report of various glitches in the rollout of Pfizer's injection. The company has been forced to make a public statement about the situation regarding a healthcare worker in Alaska that was hospitalized on Tuesday with a serious allergic reaction after receiving Pfizer's jab. The reaction suffered by the healthcare worker in Alaska was reportedly similar to the anaphylactic shock suffered by multiple healthcare workers in the UK last week. The UK approved Pfizer's injection earlier this month. Pfizer stated that it's working with local health authorities to assess the details of the report and pledged to closely monitor all reports suggestive of serious allergic reactions following injection and to update labeling language if needed. Health authorities in the United Kingdom have warned people with a history of anaphylaxis to a jab, medicine, or food away from receiving Pfizer's injection, and have suggested that facilities administering the jab should be equipped with resuscitation equipment. This is guidance echoed in Pfizer's own prescribing information.
Introducing the amazing state-of-the-art Invisimask.
I'm about ready to walk into the big box store. Oh, no thanks, I have the Invisimask on. Thank you. And the best thing about the Invisimask is you have the confidence to go out and do the things you always like to do without the cumbersome mask beater. Oh, I have the Invisimask on. Can't you see? Oh, silly me. You can't see it. I have the Invisimask on, though. Totally covered. Thank you.
Introducing the amazing high-tech Invisimask. Yes, we've used advanced nanotechnology and we developed a completely invisible mask that works with your immune system. It allows you to breathe in and breathe out with no obstruction, keeping you healthy and safe. Now you can go out in confidence into the public wearing your Invisimask. And when they say, "Where's your mask?" you can say, "Ha ha ha, I've got the Invisimask on. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. And shine them your beautiful smile, because that's what it's all about. Smiling." Thank you very much. And by the way, we've teleported one to everyone's face. You already have one. So go out and enjoy your Invisimask and live as a free human as it was meant to be. God bless.
Not against flesh and blood, but against spiritual strongholds, principalities, powers, ruling darkness in wicked places. So what does that mean? It means that there's a battle going on in the heavenlies. And in many instances, we on this earthly realm are proxies of that battle. So therefore, spirits need a body. A good spirit, the Holy Spirit, needs a body to work through. But these negative spirits, they need bodies to work through also. So many times that thought that comes into your mind, that's not really your thought. And if you dwell on that thought, it's going to take you down a negative road. What do you mean by that, Leon? I mean that you were minding your own business. You were having a good afternoon, and then all of a sudden this thought came in. And then that thought triggered an emotion, and then that black dog, that cloud of depression came in and took over you the rest of the day. We're bombarded with negativity all day long. It's like a giant spiritual galactic chess match. When these hits come, you got to learn how to counter it. So how do you learn that? You learn that through the strategic art of prayer. You learn that through the strategic art of meditating and having certain words that you'll say to combat that feeling, that emotion, as soon as it comes upon you. That's part of becoming a master. You're going to master those thoughts. You're going to master those emotions. You're going to discipline yourself, your words, and your actions. Bodyguard. Commander. Rico. Mission. We're going to war.
Let's do this. This is a lot of information, folks. It's a very heavy talk that we're going to be giving you. And these technical problems only underscore the seriousness of what it is that we're going to be talking about today. This is a big deal. This is very important. And so for that reason, back to the slide. We're going to kind of tongue-in-cheek say there is nothing at all interesting going on right now. Everything's just chill, you know? And we now know who the biggest winner in American history has ever been. It is none other than the man who was declared the winner. He got the most votes in American history. This is what they showed after the election on the front page of Drudge Report. The biggest winner in American history, Danny. How do you feel about that?
It's impossible. It's impossible to even imagine that. You cannot hide in your basement unless you know something that no one else knows.
Nobody was there at any of his talks. They had like 5 people show up, 10 people show up.
But it's the history of politics. When you look at the history of American politics, it's not possible.
Right.
Or else all of the history of America is skewed and wrong because every politician looks at Florida. And Florida gives you the demographics of what's going to roll across the country. Mm-hmm. It's the Electoral College is important, but Florida is the most important. When you saw Florida, then you knew what was going to happen, and it didn't.
Yeah. And there was also a surprising, on the Dem side, surprising losses, which normally the party of the winner is usually going to win well in the Senate and in governorships, and that did not happen.
Especially in a presidential election.
Right. So, folks, let's go. This is a very, very strange situation that we're in here, to say the least. And we are also fighting against unprecedented censorship to such an extreme that I wouldn't be doing this right now if I wasn't prepared for this to be the last one. So that means I'm bringing home the good stuff. So first of all, let's get into the slide again. And I want to take a look at this picture of him, actually, because when you zoom in a little bit, okay, yeah, he's smiling, he's got his good shot, he's got his courtesy mask down there, you know, courtesy to others. But then when you look in closer, look at his eyes, folks. And then let's zoom in even more on that. There's something really creepy about this photograph.
This is not a dream.
And that's the one who's supposed to be the biggest winner of all time. So on the internet, anyone can say whatever they want, right? And so this is the kind of notice that we might like to see more of. I'm not going to say that out loud, Damian, but we'll just kind of keep that in our back pocket.